Hey everyone, so we are going to start a series called The Story Traveler's Bible. That's what it looks like. And in it are different stories from the Bible. It kind of goes through a lot of the different stories and it kind of tells it through a child's perspective. It's following these three kids, Lana, Griffin, and Munch, as they end up on this kind of, you could say magic school bus, whatever you want to call it. And they go into the Bible and learn these stories. So we're going to start out with the introduction, and then each day is going to be a different chapter. So you can watch the introduction and chapter 1 today, and then every week we will have another chapter or two to read through as we go through these different stories of the Bible. You can use this as an opportunity to kind of talk about each story with your kids, or just let the Bible speak where it is. Either way, enjoy it, learn, and have some fun. The Story Traveler's Bible Introduction. Lana and Griffin walk down a church hallway leading toward the pastor's office. Lana pauses to admire a brightly colored sign that reads, Vacation Bible School, Getting to Know God. Come on, says Griffin. We only have 13 minutes and 58 seconds of lunch break left. Just a second, Lana catches Griffin's sleeve as he passes her. This is the one I painted. What do you think of the colors? They're great, Griffin says, barely glancing at the poster. But we still need to find Munch. I hope Pastor Rick is finishing lecturing him. Well, he shouldn't have been playing with his motorized extendable back scratcher during class, Lana says. I did have an itch on my back, Griffin explains. It's one of his better inventions, if you ask me. Lana just shakes her head. Griffin, she says after a moment, what do you think Mrs. Morgan meant when she said that the best way to get to know God is to read His Word? Do you think she meant the whole Bible? I guess. What else would she mean? It's just, Lana looks around to make sure no one's listening. There are some parts of the Bible, well, her voice drops to a whisper. I skip over. Griffin doesn't say anything. I read some of the Bible, Lana says quickly. I love a lot of the stories, and some of the letters are nice, but some of the stories just feel so strange to me. I can't picture the people or places at all. Sometimes they don't seem, well, real. I don't really read the Bible at all, Griffin admits. I just like the maps. I guess neither of us really knows God then, Lana says. Guess not, Griffin replies. An uncomfortable silence falls. Let's just find Munch so we can eat, Griffin says finally. When they reach Pastor Rick's office, neither the pastor nor Munch is anywhere to be found. Griffin finally spots their friend through the office window. Munch is outside on the lawn tinkering with a rusted old minibus. Lana and Griffin leave the church building to meet up with him. Where's Pastor Rick? Lana asks, approaching Munch. I don't know. He listened to what happened, then he told me I could come out here and look at his hunk of junk. He kicks the flat tire of the minibus and a few parts fall off the ground. Leaning over the engine, he tightens a bolt. You didn't get in trouble? Griffin asks. Nope. The engine of the minibus sputters. Startled, Munch jumps back. The engine coughs and smokes and shakes the whole vehicle. With each shake, the minibus changes. As the kids watch, the tires inflate, rust is replaced with gleaming red paint, the cracked windows are suddenly whole and sparkling. Spinning sprockets, Munch whispers, dropping his wrench. Lana and Griffin just stare. 3 musical notes chime from the minibus. Please climb aboard, a pleasant voice says. Munch heads to the bus door. Munch, Lana squeaks, ignoring her. Munch disappears inside. Seconds later, he pops up his head out of the window. Look what I found, he says, dangling a map between 2 fingers. You've got my attention, Griffin says, darting toward the bus door. Lana, you coming? Munch asks. Lana approaches the minibus with caution. She slowly climbs the stairs and looks around at the shabby interior. Most of the seats have holes in them, she says. The minibus shakes one more. And suddenly the seats are gleaming as if brand new. Looking a bit pale, Lana chooses the seat directly across from the boys and sits down. She notices a large Bible lying on the seat next to her. The engine comes to life with a healthy roar. The minibus spins as if caught in a whirlwind. Then it vanishes into thin air, taking the 3 children with it.